to the first in the series of 8 classes for the Fall Success Series. This class is not CE, and Amanda, I'm going to be right in front of you like this. This is not a CE class, but the rest of the 7 will be CE. Every time you guys register using Eventbrite. So if you have not registered on Eventbrite, those of you guys who are on Zoom, I'm assuming you got here because you got the link off Eventbrite. If you're here in person, you still want to register under Eventbrite, and we leave it open till the end of class so you guys can get that done if you haven't already. The reason that you want to do it on Eventbrite is that's how we are keeping track of who's here for free, who's here for CE. Next class, it won't be CE. I'm trying not to like in front of you. Okay.
Ain't nobody know this sparkle.
Okay. Yeah. Splits, almost the splits. Anyway, so for the rest of the classes, you'll let us know if you're here for Texas CE, Oklahoma CE, or you're just here for free. If you're here for CE, it's $15. That keeps me out of trouble with Reg Z for giving away services for free. The other reason that you're going to want to register online is that's how we're keeping up with who's attended all 8 classes for the free quarter of MLS dues. So if you are a member of GTAR and you attend all 8, the education committee believes in education so strongly that they will give you a free quarter of MLS dues for attending all 8. So anybody have any questions on the details on how to get the credit and how to sign up? All right. Yes. Yes, you can. Yes. $30 up. No, I didn't end up double charging it. Don't listen to him.
The second 15 goes to Amanda, Phillips.
On Fridays, we'll send you a recap of the class with a link for the video because we'll post these onto YouTube by Friday. So you'll get a link for the video in case you missed something. And then we will send you any handouts or any other information as follow-up on the email on Fridays, which is another reason you want to make sure that you're on Eventbrite. So that just streamlines the communication. You guys all know that's the one place to go to register, to see what's coming up, to get reminders. And then I would also encourage you, not everybody is on my list. So if you're not in the private Facebook group, then you'll miss a lot of the notification. I don't have everybody on my fax or my text fax. Who's got a fax? A text reminder. So, and then the emails don't go out to everyone because there's 700 people. However, everybody gets the notification on the newsletter from the association. My point is share this information with others because don't assume that they already know what's going on because they may not. If they haven't been to classes or they haven't been participating in other things that we have going on, they may not know about it. Of course, if they're not here today, they're not going to get the free MLS dues because you got to attend all 8. There is no excused absences. I wanted to do a video class today because we've done a lot of classes on why video, but I've got the experts here. I've got people that I know you guys have been watching on video for years and years that, yes, it's y'all, that and they all do it in their own different way, which is really important for you guys to know. It is very important that you are who you are. You sound the way you sound, you look the way you look, and we're not looking for perfection when you're doing videos. That's not what people expect from you guys. Y'all sell real estate. You're not professionals unless you used to work at KXII.
Well, yeah.
Then you can consider yourself a professional in front of the camera. But just to give you some stats in case you didn't already know the importance of video, 85% of consumers are more likely to buy a product after seeing a video about that product. That's a lot. 85% of buyers and sellers expect their realtor to use video to market their properties. And then the millennials expect video. And 82% of viewers that watch videos are watching on mobile devices, which we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes too, and they're more likely to share. They'll share a video more likely than they will just to post. And then the Google algorithms. You guys, if you're not on video, I mean, Google likes video. Google owns YouTube. So video really, really matters. Y'all all know that. So why aren't you comfortable and why aren't you doing more video? Like, seriously, I mean, why are you guys here? What do y'all hope to get out of today? To overcome the fear? Just be reminded that it's like super important? To get some strategies or tips? And then I think we'll even have some, you're a doodler, share equipment. But I think that's important for you guys to know too. Equipment, you don't have to have fancy equipment. And we'll go over that as well. So I wanted them to share, I'll share my video story. I've been doing videos since 2012, and I did it because someone challenged me to do it and told me I just had to do it. Nobody else really was doing much video. And I did it to communicate to my customers what was going on during the loan process. So it was just, you know, I felt my audience was super small there, so it wasn't quite as fearful as doing it to the masses. So I started recording videos just to explain to the home buyer what's next, what's next, what's next. So they knew what to expect. People don't always answer their phones. They don't always listen to voicemail. In fact, people read voicemails more than they actually listen to voicemails. And at that time, texting wasn't even quite as prevalent. This is 2012, so that's 10 years ago. Videos come a long way, and my comfort levels come a long way. But I was not comfortable with doing it. I did it because I just wanted to communicate to people. So that was my why for getting started with video. And then I branched from there to start communicating with you guys on what was going on in the loan process and you know, loan programs and things like that until I got more comfortable. But I did it because I knew I needed to do it. I knew that people expected better communication. They wanted to understand the process. So I started with education videos. It was simple. And then branched out from there. But Bubba, why did you start? So with us today, Amanda Phillips, Bubba Thompson, and Cory Meals. And I chose them because they said yes. And
because we make videos.
And they make a lot of videos, but they all do it in their own way. And I think that's really important for you guys to see, know, and it's evident, and you guys see them all the time. So
we hope you do.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Not y'all specifically. You're not our target audience.
Well, kind of, sort of. Sometimes they're your salespeople for your listings. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for watching.
Subscribe.
But why did you start doing videos?
I felt like I had to. You know, when I first got into the real estate game, you know, the first thing I was doing when I was getting my license is I was going, okay, who's the top producers? How are they doing it? How can I stand out from the crowd? And I noticed, like, well, nobody's really doing video. I've always liked video. Matter of fact, I used to work at Channel 12 too. So, but I've always liked video, and I figured no one is doing video around here. And so I started doing my cheesy little videos ahead of time. And then that's kind of where I started. And I just knew I had to. Let's just put it that way. All the research said video, 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 video. So I had to just overcome my fear. I've always liked to be behind the camera. I like to do the editing, but I was never really comfortable in front of the camera. You know, just like all of you, I'm assuming, not real super comfortable in front of the camera, but I guarantee you, if you start, you will get more and more comfortable. But anyway, so that's why I started.
Where did you start?
What do you, YouTube?
When you started posting, when you started doing video, you started and posted them to YouTube.
Yeah. So definitely go. YouTube was, and it still is, my main lead generation for my videos is YouTube, 100%.
So
YouTube is my long game. Okay. I look at YouTube, the long game, Facebook, TikTok, all Instagram. That's a short game. So that's your instant. You got to be instant. You get quick responses. YouTube, people call me and say, hey, I see your Pottsboro, Lake Texoma. How'd you hear about me? Video. Yeah, what video was it? Well, it was this community video, blah, blah, blah. And I look back and I posted that thing like 4 years ago, you know, but I still get leads from those.
You have your old videos on there?
Oh yeah.
Still?
Oh yeah.
So if you guys you can watch his evolution.
Oh yeah, definitely. I left the first, they're very monotone, right? It's like, hi, I'm Bubba Thompson. This is 123 Main Street. Come by. You know, it's, and I thought that was great because it's such a struggle to do it. Yeah, yeah. And then the sprinklers go off in the background, you know, and all that. So, you know, but I did it. I knew I had to do it, and I had to click that button. You know, how many times did I record a video and not post it? Probably 100. But then there was a time I just said, I got to do it. And so I just hit post.
And I think it's really important you guys understand. I mean, there's so many places that you could be posting video. And you don't have to be great at all of it. Amanda, when did you start and why? And where did you, like, what platform did you start with? So, Jacob Kennedy, turn off your mic. I started in, I made my first video in 2016. I had switched brokerages and I was just kind of looking for a way to make myself stand out. Kind of like Bubba, I looked around to see what everybody else was doing. Nobody was doing video. So when I got into real estate, I've been in it a long time. So Facebook had just come around in 2007. I helped people set up their business Facebook pages, and even that got pushed back from some agents, like, oh, social media will never take off. Well, look at us now, right? So in 2016, I was looking to separate myself from everybody, and so I made a video in my car. I started with guess the list price videos, so just to get that interaction, because I wanted to know that people were watching. So if you make a video and you don't have a call to action on it, if you're just like talking about yourself, your mom's going to comment and say you look really pretty. If y'all look at my videos, my mom's always on there like, that color looks really good on you. But the guess the list price got everybody going. Now, this was back when you could run contests on Facebook like that. So I would say guess the list price, and the winner would get like a $25 gift card or whatever. But man, people started watching them, commenting on them. Facebook took them and boosted them to the top of everybody's timelines or whatever it was called back then. That was easy. I was talking about my listing and I was asking people to guess the list price. So it was fun. It was quick. It wasn't a lot. And it was from the driver's seat of my car, like holding my phone, saying, hi, gonna list this house. Here's what it's got. Tell me what you think it's gonna list for. And so that's how it started. And you know, we're where we are today. But yeah, Facebook still is the biggest provider of leads for us with video. Instagram is coming on, and YouTube is in third for us right now. But yeah, like Bubba said, Michelle, there are platforms for everyone, and you don't have to learn all of them. So yeah. I think it's important too, and we've talked about this in other classes, you got to know who your audience is. I mean, who are you working to do business with? Who is your ideal client? And each one of those platforms has different demographics. So whoever it is that you're wanting to work with should be your primary platform. Just look at the demographics.
So after Cory goes, after you introduce and do all that, I want to go back to something, how we can use these videos. Yeah. Right?
You got to break it down.
And
you guys, we wanted to do this as a Q&A too. So after this, I want you guys to feel free to ask some questions.
So the question was, why did I start?
When
or why?
When and what
It says
platform.
why.
And then it says when.
Oh, okay.
Just roll with it.
Okay,
Just
all right.
roll with it.
So I started doing video because I personally enjoyed shooting and editing videos, hunting videos. So it had nothing to do with real estate. I started in 2013 at first. And then I would post everything to YouTube and then share it to Facebook from YouTube, which is not the best practice anymore. But I would get so much engagement on hunting videos, or just like me shooting my bow in the front yard or something. I'd get a ton of engagement. I was like, I should probably do this with like a house since I saw real estate. And so it really kind of took off from there. YouTube was where I really, like I said, I posted everything on YouTube. My first videos, just like y'all mentioned earlier, if you go back to my YouTube channel, and so I've got 3 channels. One's a hunting channel, one's just an old channel that has all of our first videos, and then my like newer channel, which is still like 6 or 7 years old. But anyways, if you go back and watch those
Good stuff. Yeah.
videos, they are pretty bad. But people called me, and they called me to buy and sell houses, even though they were terrible videos. So
And they still see those videos.
they still see those. Like I've got one video. It's like me standing in front of a whiteboard, and I'm like reading off of slides on PowerPoint. Like you can tell I'm reading, and it's like how to sell a house. And I've got like, every time I check it, I have like an extra 1,000 views on it. And so, and it's on my old channel. Like I don't work at that company anymore, but people still comment on it and like ask questions. So
Which is, and Bubba said, the long game, and YouTube is more the, I mean, it's like a library. It's a library that's free to anybody to pick a book. And so.
It's Google, you know, people are searching. Like, hey,
Video
I'm
Google.
going to buy a home in Sherman, you know, Google, right? So if you've got a good video that's mentioning buying a home in Sherman, if you've done everything right, put your tags in there, that video is going to show up. You know, and people love visual, right? They love pictures, they love video, right? And then there's text that goes along with that. So I mean, just doing that simple thing with videos.
Do you want to say
Oh,
what
yeah.
you wanted to say?
he wasn't in the mic.
Oh, my notes.
Here's the
Oh,
mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hand it down.
Can we just like leave it right
Yeah.
here? I think it will pick
All of us up.
So, you know, our
This is the most important voice. I'm kidding.
For real, audio is. the most
yeah,
important.
clear audio is definitely
Yeah.
part of it, you know, not just the visual. If you have bad audio, people aren't going to watch your video. So keep that in mind too. But you know, with these videos or just photos, whatever, you know, creating ads on Facebook, that is so cheap. I've got one ad that I've been running for about 6 months. It's a rotating ad on Facebook. I spend $90 a month, right? I should pull up the stat. I should have had that rating pulled up the stats, but I'll probably get 50 to 60 leads a month on that. $90, right? These aren't people that pay-per-click, you know, just going, oh, there's a house, click, and then I call them and they go, well, who are you, right? These are people that see me on Facebook. They know me on Facebook. They're clicking on mine. They're going through and filling out. They're giving me their name, number, and their email addresses from Facebook. $90 a month, right? Guess who I have to split that with? Nobody. That's all mine, right? I don't have to give my broker 50% or whatever it is your split commission is for those leads. These are my leads directly from Facebook. I mean, it's really simple. So you take these videos, you upload them. Then after you upload them, get some engagement going there. Then you create ads with these short videos, right? 15 seconds. All you need is 15-second video, right? 15 seconds.
15-second video, $90.
Create ads.
Create ads
It's,
for leads.
and I get it. Ads is something totally different. It's a different class, but that's just
There's
something
YouTube where-
so there's
YouTube
not
videos.
just making a video. You can turn these videos into leads to ads, or ads into leads. So that's what I wanted to bring
So
up.
we kind of left this, we didn't script this, pun intended, because we don't know where you guys are in your journey.
Mhm.
So we kind of wanted to leave it open for y'all to ask questions. We don't want to fill the time. I mean, I could talk about myself forever, but we don't want to fill the time talking about ourselves. We want to help you guys. So do y'all have any questions? Yeah.
If you do a YouTube video, have you found like a certain time that's best for people to engage with the video?
On
Like
a-
you do a 5-minute video versus a 15-minute video on YouTube, is it?
It's the entertainment. I think I've seen short. I mean, I think I think
Did y'all hear that question? Okay, so Tiffany's question was, how long of a video for YouTube?
Oh, I thought you meant a specific time, like.
Yeah, what would be a
No,
good?
the length.
The length.
The video, yeah.
Yeah, what is the ideal length when you're doing a video on YouTube?
I think it takes you making several videos, and it will give you your watch time,
Mhm.
and you will figure out naturally what works for you. I struggle with the longer form. So once I get past about 7 minutes, I'm rambling and people aren't watching.
Correct.
So I excel at about 4.5 minutes right now. I hope to get it up to like 7 minutes, but don't just fill the time to fill the time. So,
And
and
I think too, it depends on the type of video, because like if Corey's probably doing a hunting video,
Well, that's different. We're talking
but I mean, my point
It's-
is the type of the video that you're doing, if it's educational and you're whiteboarding, and that's,
It's how you
How
can
you entertain.
engage.
It's-
If you're gonna go
it's just
15
your
minutes,
engagement time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I've
It's-
had
it's
15
good.
minutes that do well, but I'm giving them something each, every few 30 seconds, or I'm
Mhm.
giving them some information they can use. But I've also teased something in the beginning that's coming at the end.
Yeah.
Right? About teasers, right?
YouTube takes some
So-
structure.
Yeah. So
It
it's very
takes some
structured.
planning.
Yeah. It's a little different. So
I don't
but-
think, I'm sorry.
no, but yeah, so thumbnails.
Yeah.
So you got to track by thumbnails, and you got your intros. You got to introduce everything and tease in the beginning that holds your audience a little bit longer.
I think also, kind of like Amanda said, don't just be talking just to be talking. So there's not you want the video to be long enough to where you say everything you need to say, but you don't say, you're not just rambling just for the sake of rambling. So there's,
Yeah.
I mean, and I think certain types of videos like house tours, I think those need to be shorter, concise, more entertaining, like attention grabbing, versus like if you've got a high intent buyer who's like going through your YouTube channel and they're like, I need to know, like, I'm scared to buy a house. I want to know everything there is to know about how to buy a house. I'm going to watch, like, this first video was good. I'm going to go through and watch these other 4 videos.
Mhm.
And I don't care how long they are because I'm learning. And this is what I'm interested in. And those are like, you want that content for those people. And then you want the other content for, oh, wow, that's a beautiful house. Let's go look at it. So I think there's not a one size fits all when it comes to like the perfect time length for the video.
Anybody else? Yes, sir.
I had a question.
Oh, hang on just a second.
yes.
Sorry. My question is, what are some faux pas that you would consider for this media form?
Faux pas.
Faux pas.
Like a
Oh,
don't
Corey,
do-
please
don't
tell
do-
us all
Yeah.
your faux pas. I will say
So and need to be as few as possible. And the only way you get there is by practicing. Set your camera up, record, delete, record, delete, record, delete. The third, fourth time you do it, your so's and ums are at half of where they were when you started because you're kind of getting a rhythm to it. I'm a hand talker.
Wow.
Use your hands. Like if I try not to use my hands, I look like Ricky Bobby. Like I look stiff. So use your hands. But there's a girl I follow on Instagram, Giselle Ugarte. I highly recommend that you follow her. She calls them T-Rex hands. Don't keep them tucked in because then you look silly. Like you're
Yeah, I'm a hand talker.
yeah. I'm a like this is real close for me because I'm gonna hit one of them
But
before
you
it's all said
almost
and
feel
done.
T-Rex because the camera is typically, and you want the camera in most cases from here up.
Eh,
So you're gonna keep
I'm
it
a,
full.
I'm a,
Keep
but
it full.
yeah. So and are the
Learn
are
how
big
to
faux
edit.
pas.
Learn how to edit your videos. You can edit out some of those.
Like
Screw it.
Amanda said, I think practice is the biggest thing. And it doesn't even have to be necessarily recording, but actually saying it out loud. So one of the, like with some of the people that I make videos with, when we show up to make a video, they're like, they're saying it in their head. And I'm like, well, have you said it out loud? And they haven't said it out loud ever. And so like, they think they're just going to turn the camera on and it's going to come out how they want. But you need to hear yourself say it. And so whether you're recording when you do that or you say it out loud, like anytime I shoot a video, I'll always say it out loud several times. My videographer probably thinks I'm like going crazy because I'm not looking at him. I'm just kind of looking off.
Well, you have a videographer?
And that's a second
Sometimes.
class.
Yeah. And so they probably think I'm going crazy talking to myself, but saying it out loud makes it so much easier to miss those so's. Like I think I've said like in my answer
I say like a
several
lot.
times, but like how can you not? So
It's totally like good question, Deborah. Yes, sir.
I actually have 3 questions.
Oh, 3 parts.
He has a 3-part question.
You mentioned something that's kind of been a stumbling block for me, and that feel just enough to be dangerous because I didn't grow up with the
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, if I set up a YouTube channel and I make a YouTube video, how are you gonna find it? And you mentioned tags, whatever. That's something that I need to learn is to how to get somebody, get somebody's attention.
Excellent. Excellent. Is that the question?
You want to pause there and get Bubba's answer? Okay. He's asked, he's asked, how do you get your traffic? How do you get traffic to your YouTube channel to watch your YouTube videos that you worked so hard making?
But add to it, because you can't necessarily expect to record a video, upload to YouTube, and then share the link on Facebook and get views, or Instagram, because they're
That doesn't
competing
work.
platforms.
Yeah, it all has
doesn't
to be
work.
original, so.
Okay.
But to answer, you want me to answer your question real quick
Yeah,
on that?
yeah.
Okay, so YouTube, once you upload a video to YouTube, you're gonna go through the steps, or it gives you steps to upload, and it's gonna, and you come to a spot where it's about adding tags. So you want to make whatever your headline is on your YouTube video, whatever you're calling your video, your first tag needs to match that, and the content that you're writing, description of that video, also need to match. So those three things right off the bat need to match, right? But it's a home for sale in Sherman, or a home by Waterloo Lake, or whatever. So you need to use that in the tag, and that in the description, and that also needs to be in your headline, your title, right? That, and you go through and do all those tags and use similar language all the way through, right? That describes the video to a T. A perfect little tool that I think is $59 a year is TubeBuddy.
Yeah.
TubeBuddy is your buddy. It's an attachment. It walks you through everything. It tells you what tags on your video are going to work best. You can test it. So you can put in the title of the video on TubeBuddy and put test, how's this going to look on YouTube? And it'll tell you, it'll score it for you. You know, if it's all green, everything's perfect, then that's probably the title you want to use. And as you put in your tags, it's also going to tell you, oh, that's a good one. That's not a good one. So TubeBuddy.
Your tags are basically like a hashtag in Instagram. So
Mhm.
it has like your title, your description, and then your tags. And that's what's searchable, and that's what also will hit the algorithm. So, whenever you're saying tags, it's
Yeah.
like the hashtag.
What's part two?
Part two, what editing software?
His
Editing,
second question
yeah.
was, what editing software do you use?
So that's 3 different answers, right?
I have
there.
my husband is my videographer. He uses Adobe
Yeah.
Final Cut. I think that's what he,
No,
no, not
it's
Final
Adobe
Cut.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah,
Premiere
Adobe
Pro,
Premiere
yeah.
Pro. Thank
Yeah.
you. I don't edit video.
I
Just make it.
use iMovie. I've used Final Cut Pro. A really easy one is like, well, if you have an iPhone, iMovie on your iPhone is pretty easy. But also, there's an app called InShot that you can do a lot with. And one thing I'll add to, like, whether you're trying to figure out how to use TubeBuddy or how to edit videos, you can find all the like step-by-step processes on YouTube on how to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
YouTube.
Yeah.
and that's, just like we're saying, go search YouTube on how to edit video. There's people who are like, I'm going to go search YouTube on how to buy a house. So that kind of shows the
Yeah.
importance of having content out there for people to see.
I use We Video.
Mhm.
Oh,
We
okay,
Video,
that
and the
one's pretty
reason
good.
why I use We Video is because it's a cloud based. So I'll upload everything. It's a cloud based. I'm not eating up all my storage on my computer. Once I upload it there, if I'm out and about and I need to edit, if I'm on vacation, I need to edit a video, it's all right there. So We Video is what I use. Just
WE.
WE then
We,
video, wevideo.com.
And it's, I think that's like 100, it's not very expensive.
I think it's like $125 or $150 a year.
Yeah.
Something like that. It has
And that's,
music,
if
everything.
I
in there.
edit, that's what I use.
Yeah.
What's part three?
If I edit.
Well, let me add one thing to that. So another thing to keep in mind is we are all salespeople. We're not necessarily videographers, editors. So if you're not great at editing video, if you're not great at shooting video,
Find somebody.
find somebody that is, because you're gonna hate it. You're not gonna post it, and you're not gonna do it. So find somebody that is good at it. I think you can upload stuff to Fiverr. I don't know.
Fiverr,
I've never used
yeah.
Fiverr, but
We use Fiverr a lot.
yeah. So I mean, you can find virtual assistants who will edit videos for you and clip it together. It may not be exactly what you want, but like if it's 80% what you want and it's done and complete and you actually post it, it's better than not doing anything. So keep that in mind. You don't have to be the one doing every single little thing.
But you guys are referring to YouTube. Whenever you're doing social media posts, we're talking 15, 30-second videos.
Yeah.
I mean, like just record and post.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the platform. I mean, you're not going to want to go through all of that for a 30-second
Yeah.
video.
I was mainly concerned about like the walkthrough.
Yeah, and sometimes right now with your walkthroughs, like on certain platforms, I mean, you can just walk with your phone,
And you hold the
record,
button down and record. Yeah.
record, and then when you're going to go upload whatever platform, like for instance TikTok, you can walk through the whole house, but you can also speed it up, right?
Mhm.
When you post it,
You can
so
edit
you don't
in
have to
TikTok
edit at
too.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
edit within TikTok. So
Yeah.
there's, I mean, it's a whole different class, but there's a lot of different tools. You just need to find what you're
Use
comfortable
your
with,
platform.
and then go for it. And don't try to use all the platforms, right?
Get
I
good at
really
one.
only use 2,
It's my dance space.
right? I'm just now venturing off in TikTok. It took me a few, but I just posted a few videos on there that really just took off. So now I know, okay, those are the videos. Those are real simple videos too. It's really funny that the simpler they are,
Yeah.
it seems like.
Yeah, like
They
we went
take
to
off.
college to learn how to edit video, and our 14-year-old's better at it than we are
Yeah.
now. So what's part 3?
Number 3. We all want to stay out of track, Jake.
Yes.
So on a video, it's quote unquote accurate.
Yes.
Required to say our broker's name.
Ask your broker.
Yeah.
So repeat that question, Amanda. You got
So the
mic.
question was, when you're making a video, are you required to say your broker's name and stay within all the Trek guidelines? Corey's response was ask your broker. That's 100% correct. You're not ever going to post anything without some sort of description. So to stay out of Trek jail, post it from your business page
Mhm.
and you're covered because your IBS is right there on your business page,
Hopefully.
your broker name, like as long as your business page is Trek compliant, then anything you post from there is Trek compliant. Yeah. Anybody else?
Hey.
Preston?
Happy
So-
birthday, Preston.
Preston, it's your
Oh, birthday.
birthday.
Yesterday was, so I just wanted to
Oh, wow.
publicly say that since he was trying to.
Did
pretend
you
that it
did you
didn't
did
exist.
you make a video about it? Did you make a video about it? Come on,
Ah.
Preston.
Well, good. You can do that by the end of the day. I mean, end of the class. Got to celebrate my birthday.
Woo-hoo, woo.
All right.
No other
Let me
questions?
ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear of making, or
Yeah,
for
why are you
reason
not
why are you
making
not
video?
making a video?
Unknown or what?
Just like I was bringing out.
He's an overthinker.
Yeah.
It's all fear. They're all saying fear.
It's just, knowing the mechanics of it, we cleared a lot of that up. And, certain stage, like, not filing, just kept on things.
Well, yeah, no, we were all trained that, right? When we went and got our
Mhm.
license, it's like you're going to prison tomorrow as soon as you get your license. But that's not always
So
true.
it's interesting. Like I love meeting different personalities because Preston said he's scared of looking like an idiot. And you said, I need to know everything before I make a video. Those are 2 totally different personalities. You have analysis paralysis.
Yeah.
You want to know everything, top to bottom, start to
Yeah.
finish, how it's going to play out. You're never going to post a video if you're waiting to know all of that because the video is what gives you
Mhm.
all of that feedback and knowledge and how you can do better. You need to step out your comfort zone and just make a video.
Yeah.
Like just You're amazing. You go to ribbon cut. You don't even have to be in it. You go to enough stuff that you've got content every day.
Content.
Well, yeah, I mean, then that's what I think the next thing, if we throw out different ideas, I want you guys to write out different ways you could do video, like different things you could do video about. I'll throw out some ideas. You guys write them down. They'll all throw out at least 3 ideas. And
Yeah.
you guys make a list. And before you leave today, like after you look at that list, circle which one you're going to focus on and just focus on that strategy only and what platform only.
And while you're making your list, don't try to be anybody else but yourself. So that's what we were talking about before this class started, is the reason our videos get the views that they get is because we're authentic. Bubba is a skateboarder. I would never know that looking at Bubba, but I watch his videos and he skateboards, and sometimes he skateboards in Santa Claus outfits, and I
Yeah.
think it's absolutely precious. Cory is a hunter. He talks about hunting in his videos. So, I mean, if you're a crazy cat lady, or I'm a mom, like that's where my videos go, is talking about my kid. But like, whatever is your thing, it's okay, and make it your thing, because that's how you're going to find your people,
your
that
people.
are going to watch your videos. So if you are, a super researcher, you like to know all the information, go with that.
Go with
Don't
techie,
try
yeah.
to be the super fun guy that's, shiny and sparkly, because that's not you, and it's not going to come across as authentic. So because people are going to watch your videos, and then, and this happens to me, they're going to come up to you in public and say, I watch your videos. And when I immediately say, oh my gosh, thank you so much, they say, you're just like you are in your videos. So you want to be that person, because it's an interview every time they
Yeah.
watch your video, that they feel like they know you.
No
when
like
they're
and
done.
trust.
Yeah.
Create no like and trust through video.
I
Yeah.
don't skateboard.
That would be fun.
She can try.
I have gotten more comfortable with video. The fear that I have is when I am in a group like this, networking thing, or even in public, doing this and starting, it's like I feel like everybody around me is looking at me and going, what are you doing? And they're like, don't get me in, I'm afraid that they're gonna be like, don't get me in that video, or
But if
Just
you
let-
were but would it be any different if you were taking a picture? I mean, people know.
It
when
feels
they see a
different.
Video, I mean, I did like this, a quick video, and he's like, people are watching for that now. It's not a surprise when you get your camera out. They don't know if you're doing a video or, Marine's over here taking videos and pictures right today, right now. You guys might be in those pictures and videos.
Oh.
And you didn't say.
Oh.
Now y'all gonna be-
Yeah.
Be sure and get my good side.
It just goes right over the top.
Did you have a question in the back? Oh, it happens.
So three
So three things.
videos
ideas.
that I do, and they may all be the same, but three of my videos, top videos that I do is house tour videos. Obviously a house tour, we're in real estate, so we're gonna do house tour videos. Interview style videos, those are, getting somebody in the community, event holder, whoever's sponsoring an event, going to events, doing those types of videos. And community videos. Those have really, you're not doing a house tour, you're not talking about selling a house, but you're introducing the world to your community, where you live, what you like about it. Those right there are going to be your top producing videos by far, or it is for me anyway. Yeah.
Awesome. What are y'all, as y'all are saying stuff, I'm working off my list. I have to create some new ones.
I have intro videos, because you want to tell people who you are, right?
Mhm.
What you do,
Like to post on your website, your profile.
Yeah.
social media, everywhere. And I have educational videos, meaning telling people how real estate works, because we do this 4, 5, 8 times a month. They do it 3 times in their whole life. We kind of forget that. So it's nice to explain how the process works. People tend to watch those. And then community videos. That is our most engagement is on our community videos, highlighting other businesses. Somebody told me the other day, be the TV show, not the commercial. Like, come come with content, not the, oh no, you know, like it's just, yeah. People are here to learn. They love to be smarter. They love to be on the inside of information and things. So if you present it in that light, they will watch. They will watch and they will repeat.
My 3 favorite types of videos to make are home tours, educational videos about the home buying, selling process. And so for Daniel, the thing that you said about you feel like you need to know everything. So whenever I first got into real estate, I didn't know how to sell a house. I didn't know what the process was, but in learning that I had, or in knowing that I had to tell people how to do that on video, I was like, okay, I have to actually learn this. So like,
I need to learn it first.
The best way to learn is to teach. So figure out how you would tell somebody, like if you're meeting somebody face to face and they said, hey, how do I buy a house? You just repeat that on camera. And those are my favorite type. And those are the ones that are, like I said earlier, even on my old YouTube channel that are still getting, you know, tons of views and people still reach out about like the home selling process. And then I love interview style videos where I'll go meet with a business owner, city councilman, just anybody who's out in the community that other people are going to kind of look at them and say, oh, that guy, like, he's asking him questions about what's going on. You know, that means Cory knows what's going on. And so maybe I should reach out to Cory. Anyways, those are my favorite kind of videos to make and the ones that I feel like I get the most engagement on, or like comedic style videos, or
Those always go over.
Yeah.
I'm always
comedy
looking
really
for-
sells.
I think a light bulb came on just now because how many times have we met somebody at a property, first time meeting, and yeah, I'll go out and show somebody a house or meet them for the first time before they're pre-qualified, anything like that, just to meet people.
Yeah.
And so many times I end up trying to educate them on, as I'll say, we don't know what to do next.
Yeah.
You know, this house will or won't work for us, but we don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
So I think the educational video aspect of it
I-
is a good idea.
Yeah, and I think a great place to start is create an overview of the home buying process, create an overview of the home selling process. And then you got within each video, you can do a deep dive into each topic.
Each
So you
one,
can
yeah.
talk about in the home buying process, the pre-approval process, shopping for homes, the inspection period, the appraisal, title work, the final walkthrough, actually going to closing. Like there's 7 videos right there that you can make.
Well, then
Same thing with the home selling process.
and then to double down on that, now you're talking about the inspection process. Now you can do an interview with a
With
home
an
inspector,
yeah.
right? Somebody with a
Mhm.
title company or a mortgage lender. So,
Yeah.
I mean, within that little bit of content, you can create so many videos.
And that's why I like interview style videos too so much, is because so we're not the experts with mortgage. Obviously, Michelle's the expert. So whenever I'm saying, hey, here's why it's important to get pre-approved, I'm here with Michelle Castle at Guild Mortgage. Michelle, what's so important about getting pre-approved? And then I don't have to know exactly what to say. She's been doing this for a while and she knows all the answers off the top of her head.
Everything.
And she's going to rattle that off. You're going to look like the expert and the best resource for your buyers. Then you go do that with your inspector. You go do that with title company, insurance,
And
all
then
that.
guess what? You get the benefit of their audience and your audience when you do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, because they're going to share. They're going
Oh,
to
yeah.
share their video.
You made them a video.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
So-
now I have content to go share and you get double exposure.
And you don't even have to do that in any order. I mean,
No.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, that's a good thing about real estate. It's never the same.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, and then you store that on, I mean, once you record it, upload it to YouTube, and now you got a YouTube video that sits there for years and years and years.
And you can put that stuff in playlists. You can put that stuff in email campaigns for like buyers who are unresponsive. I mean, there's all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
you get tired of saying the same thing over and over. That's when I started doing videos. I'm like, I'm tired of repeating myself. So if I'm gonna say this a couple times a week, I might as well just do a video and then send out the video, and I just save myself some time. One of my favorite videos is whenever I'm out and about in the community, I like promoting small businesses or what's going on in the community. So it's a good way for, I mean, I typically when I'm not working, I have grandkids around me. There's 9 of them. So I'm typically somewhere with a kid. And so I'm constantly looking for ways to entertain them without spending a ton of money. So and small businesses and out in the community, and those work really well too. One of my best videos, I did a Facebook Live on a Saturday morning because there was a parade going on downtown. So I wanted to show what was going on downtown. And then I just went into Main Street Mall and talked to, oh my gosh, I just forgot her name. Cute as a
CJ?
bell. Huh?
CJ?
CJ.
Yeah.
I interviewed CJ on why she moved to Denison and opened Main Street Mall, because she's very passionate about downtown and in our community. So it was the energy and the interest of what brought her to downtown. And I love people's stories. So those are really easy videos to record. And it doesn't require any editing. You just record it. And then you get the benefit of their audience too. But I think, I mean, those are just some ideas. Preston, you're out for chamber stuff all the time. I could just go to your page and see what the newest business is in town, because I know you're at every one of those ribbon cutting, Sherman and Denison. So you could be known as that guy who knows every business that's coming to town because you're meeting them before we do. You know, when their doors are open.
I have a list of videos I want to record.
What
Everything y'all said.
Yeah, everybody, see, that's the thing. Everybody
Yeah.
knows, but there's that fear.
Why do you think there's
Right?
only 3 of us sitting up
Yeah.
here? Like, I mean,
Execution is where the-
yeah.
You just
Yeah.
like Nike
Oh,
said. just-
come on.
Oh, there we go. She remembered.
Okay, so for me, I've noticed like when I do videos, most of the time, like the videos that don't even pertain to real estate are the ones that grab people, you know, like more of the personal videos, you know, me out in my garden or making laundry detergent, like
Yeah.
somebody, like I just did a post about making homemade laundry detergent so you can save up a down payment, like
Yeah.
random stuff. So like what's y'all's ratio on business versus personal?
Those are called a hook. So that's
Yeah.
your hook. You
She
got 'em
asked what our
hooked.
ratio, our video ratio is of personal to business.
I feel like I get more traffic on those versus just like, here's what you should buy, you know?
Well,
So it kind of goes back to, like I was saying, people are watching you to get to know you.
Right.
So if you're not the commercial, if you're the TV show, they want to know everything about you. They want to know if they're
Mhm.
going to enjoy looking at houses with you, or if they're going to enjoy working with you to sell their home. So they're watching your laundry soap video because, like, I'm here for it. Like, oh, dang, that sounds amazing. And also maybe we'll be friends, you know, like I can quote you market stats all day long and people don't care. But if you can make laundry soap, or if you're growing flowers or whatever, you're going to find your people by making those videos. That's why you're getting more engagement on those, because they're interacting with it. They're loving it. They want more of it. They're like, what you going to make next week? You know, like,
That sounds so like country.
not
Yeah.
really.
well, people
No,
are going
it's
to
all the
do
rage on TikTok. I watch them on
Yeah.
TikTok.
people are going to do business with people they know, like, and trust. That's part of creating the know and like, and then they're going to end up trusting you, right? Then they're going to do business with you. So when they do, oh yeah, she, she does the laundry and stuff, but she's also
That's
a
the
real
laundry lady.
That's the laundry
But-
lady, but
But you did it right.
Yeah,
You did it right
but
by
that's
tying
perfect.
it together. You made laundry soap to help save up
Save-
for your down payment.
Yeah.
Like a little bit in there just to remind people that you're in real estate. Yes.
what
It's genius.
do we say? What's the ratio? 80-20, right?
Yeah.
80 informational entertainment, 20% business.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. There's a saying that if you go to any like real estate conference, they all say like your vibe attracts your tribe. So
Yeah.
for me, all of my highest paying clients that I've had so far, highest price points, they've contacted me after watching a hunting video, which that's kind of my thing. I post hunting videos. These people don't comment on them. They don't, they don't interact with the video. They just watch them. And then like a month later, they're like, hey, I was watching your video the other day about whatever you were hunting and shot or missed or whatever. And, we're looking to buy 100 acres, so we can go hunt on it. Or we're looking to, we're buying a house, or we need to sell our house, or whatever it is. Those are the people that usually they connect with you, not with real estate. Because people, like Amanda said, they only need to buy a house like once or so, like 3 times in their life, if they're somewhat normal. I mean, some people do that more often, but like 3 to 5 times in their lifetime, they're buying a house. If they're not in the market, they're probably not interested in all the other stuff. But you also want to have enough content to where people know okay, she does still sell real estate.
Yeah.
Along with making laundry detergent.
So
Yeah.
there's, yeah. So there's two questions that have come over on the chat.
Oh.
One is, what do you do if you don't have a listing to do a property video?
Hey, Amanda, do you
Hey,
mind if I
Bubba.
come by and do a house tour?
100.
Can I do an
Come
open
shoot
house?
my listing. Absolutely.
Open house and do a live video?
yes. Yes.
There you
There you
go.
go.
There's
Also-
the answer to that.
Also, some of the best performing videos I have are going to builder model homes because
Yeah.
they're beautiful.
Yes.
They're nice to
They're
look
already
at.
staged.
They're
Yeah.
staged, and it's gonna. I mean, they're better than probably most listings I'll ever take.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, if you go on my YouTube channel, it's crazy. Like, I'll have like maybe 50 views on some videos. I've got one right now that's got like 4 views, and I'm just like, what's the deal? But on all of my builder walkthrough videos with model homes, like thousands of views.
Mhm.
And so,
Yeah.
anyways,
Okay, the next question. How many videos do you do a week?
So that varies. And it's a little different because I do long form and short form.
And you also you consistently have some videos you do like your Monday market update
Yeah.
every single
Mhm.
week. You do that one video.
Yeah.
And then do you have a strategy outside of that that is
So-
like every week I do this?
So we try to record one YouTube video a week. That doesn't mean that it posts every week, but we try to record one YouTube video every week. We try to get at least 4 shorts in, plus the live on Mondays. The live on Mondays is to keep Facebook happy. Facebook likes it when you use live regularly and will actually tell you when the best time is to go live on your business page. The shorts are for reels, stories. I don't TikTok. I don't understand how it works. And I have decided that's not the best use of my time to learn how it works. But YouTube has shorts now. So I mean, shorts can be used on there's reels on Facebook, there's reels on Instagram. You want to post on both. Don't post like to feed from Instagram to Facebook. You want to do it on both. And shorts, for you guys that aren't making videos right now, shorts are where you should start. Like shorts it's less than 90 seconds.
Amanda, what is a short?
It's a short video
And it's vertical form.
and you shoot it in vertical form,
Yeah.
not horizontal form.
Yeah. That's
So-
right now. That's what Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube. That's
Yeah, they're
what
all pushing it.
they're
right
all
now.
pushing short
Yeah.
form video that's vertical. That's the
Yep.
trend. It used to be long form
Or
landscape.
Landscape, yeah.
Okay.
Gina.
Yeah.
So do you think if you wanted to venture out, like do not show yourself?
Shorts.
TikTok and your info.
Yeah.
I mean, and it just pops up and point at all these agents too.
Mhm.
So that would be one way to introduce yourself.
One way to get
Yeah.
comfortable with doing videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
How many of you guys follow Glenda Baker? Dude, Glenda Baker made a name for herself over the last 2 years, just sitting in front of the camera and telling stories. That's all she does. She talks about her life. She plays tennis. She talks about fun closings she's had, difficult closings she's had. She'll tell you she's the Michael Jordan of real estate. Like, I am here for Glenda Baker. And it's just her telling her life. That's all it is. So it doesn't have to be fancy. She's sitting at a table like this and she talks to the camera and she tells her stories. So even if you've been in real estate a year, people will follow that for all your follies and fun. And oh my gosh, guess what I did? And holy crap, you're never going to believe that I forgot to check this box. And now I bought a survey because of it. Like,
Be authentic.
yeah, people love the stories behind it. So shorts aren't difficult. You just have to figure out what works for you. And the best way to do that is dive in and take in content and decide what you like.
In this short period of time, I want you guys to share a tip each. And then also tech, like what is the one piece of equipment that you really need to have? And then here's the third. Y'all writing this down? 'Cause I'm
Flint.
gonna forget.
Oh, sorry.
A tip,
Sorry.
A tip, tech, and then who should they follow? So who's one person that you think?
Just
is
one
someone-
person?
Okay, however many. Hey, you make the rules.
I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
Who's
No,
going
and I
first?
mean
You want me to
that.
go first?
Yeah, go.
save the best for last.
Tips.
Oh,
I'll
tips.
go last
Tips.
then.
Number one tip is just to start. Seriously, just start. There's no, I mean, that's the best tip ever.
Nike, just do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Community videos would actually be my biggest tip. Community videos, forget all that other stuff. Forget selling, right? Nobody wants to be sold. So do community videos. Sell the sizzle, not the steak. Right? Equipment, very simple. Everybody has equipment already. It's your phone. Start off with
If
your
you have an
phone.
Android,
Throw it in
Amy,
the trash.
throw in the trash and get an iPhone.
What was the other one?
Who to follow?
Who to follow?
Who to follow? Besides me, Amanda and Corey and Michelle, I would go. I go with Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh, he's a
So-
good one. That's a good one.
He's
He'll build
my
your little
number one.
confidence. 100%.
Okay.
Straight up, I like the marketing aspect. Like I tell people, I love marketing. I just happen to sell homes, right? So
Mm.
Quick question.
Come on.
I know you want to do your set, but when you're following someone like that, you're getting all kinds of ideas from them. So do you ever like just take a lot of their content and do it on their own?
Repurpose.
oh,
We-
yeah.
So yes, it's completely okay to copy people. It's
Yeah.
completely okay to copy
Do the same
people.
video and it would be
Done
differently.
differently.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
okay to copy people, but make it your own.
Make it your own.
Yeah.
We all learn from each other. You're right. We all take little pieces from everything and
Yes,
everybody
the
and make it
question
your own.
was, can you take someone else's content and repurpose?
Can you copy
Absolutely.
Gary V's content specifically?
Oh, well, Gary V's specific.
I could with a spoof video.
Gary Vandercheck. There you go.
Vaynerchuk.
Vandercheck.
Is it my turn now?
Yes. You should.
Okay, my turn. Oh, go ahead, babe.
You wouldn't be mad if you see me out there and I copied.
No, I would
No,
clap for
no.
you. I would totally clap for you. I love
I would
when people are out
actually,
there making
either one of
videos.
y'all whatever wanted help with the video,
Yes,
editing
yes.
or whatever.
Fascinating when someone repeats what I've done. It's like, oh, that's a really cool
Yeah,
spin on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people have sent me their videos and said, like, what do you
Yeah.
think about this? And I will give them constructive criticism of, like I probably would have framed it this way or, maybe said it that way. But yeah, I mean, there's only so much content out there.
Right.
Make it yours. Make it yours. Okay, so number one tip, smile. Preston, smile.
There you go.
Yeah. Like people like you more when you're smiling on video. So that's easy enough, but it's difficult too when you're trying to remember everything you're supposed to be saying and look at the camera and all the things. Just be sure and smile. Tech, your phone. This is all you need. Like I just got the 13. This camera is legit. Like it's amazing. There's some other apps you can put on your phone that'll make it pretty cool too, but just your basic iPhone camera works amazing. This is what we shoot 80% of our video on. My videographer shoots with, so
Fancy.
yeah. And then who to follow. So Glenda Baker, Glennda. She's got 2 N's in her name because she's that fabulous. Giselle Ugarte, Ugarte is how you spell her last name. She's just an all around like coach, specifically on video, not necessarily just real estate, but just making video to promote your business. And she's badass. And Jason Pantana, he's a coach with Tom Ferry. Has some really, really good content on social media marketing, video specifically. So those 3 people, follow them on Instagram. I don't think Facebook's going to give you the content that you're looking for, but
Right.
specifically follow them on Instagram or TikTok.
Hey,
So-
I want to, when you guys are using your phone, I fail to do this often and I'll do one great video and then I'm like, man, it's so fuzzy. Clean the lens on
I was
your
gonna
phone,
say
front and back, because we're using the phones, we're setting them down, we're
Oh,
stealing stuff.
I
from
will
them.
tell you, your back facing camera is better than your front facing camera. They are different cameras.
Yeah.
So you want to shoot with this camera, not this one, if possible. I understand that sometimes it doesn't work, but this is a lot better
Can we add
quality.
one more thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we see this a lot. Look into the lens, not
Yeah.
yourself.
Look at the
right?
camera.
So when you turn it
I look at
backwards, like-
myself
yeah,
real
so when you do
bad.
turn
Like,
it- the back lens, you'll at least to look at
yeah,
the
Jamie.
lens.
Yeah, it is a lot easier if you shoot this way because then you will look at the camera. Jamie always gets on to me because he's like, "Where are you looking?" And I'm like, "I'm watching myself.
Yeah.
I'm watching myself."
We all do it, so
Sorry.
just remember that. Pay attention to that.
Okay, for me, so my tip, and this is one form of video or way to broadcast video that we didn't really talk about, and it's actually one of my favorites, is do one-to-one videos. So like if you have a buyer that you've been talking to and you need to send them a message, if you can send it on video versus texting it, like text them a video. Or there's an app called BombBomb that you can email video messages. And when they see those personalized videos come through and they're like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Like nobody else is doing this. Those are great. So my tip would be also focus on one-to-one videos. They're great for conversion. Tech, they both said iPhone. I think that's the obvious one. Mine would be get a good microphone. Like you can go on Amazon and get, you can get a Bluetooth microphone that plugs into your iPhone. If you have an Android, it probably won't work.
Yes, because you threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, there's I've got I can't remember the actual model, but it's a Comica mic, and you can plug it in. You plug one receiver into your iPhone, and there's two mics. Like if you're interviewing somebody, they have a mic, you have a mic, and it's really cool, great audio. So that's my tech tip.
Will you send the link to that? Because I will, for everybody that's registered, I'll make sure everybody's got a link to all of this stuff in the email follow-up.
Yeah, I'll send my affiliate link for that.
Yeah, I'll send you
Okay.
Hey, Corey, real quick, move the mic over to you a little bit further. There you go.
All right.
He said, follow Amanda Phillips on all social media.
So my tip was one-to-one video, like text a video to a client or email it to a client. Tech was get a wireless microphone that connects on Bluetooth to your iPhone. Who to follow? I think following Tom Ferry would be amazing because he puts out a lot of great content. He's interviewing a lot of great realtors. I also think follow Jason Pantana because he's also putting out great content that is specific to our industry. And those are the two that I would follow: Tom Ferry, Jason Pantana, and of course Amanda Phillips.
I'll add one more. If you already have your iPhone and not your Android, but your iPhone, if you have an Android, you need to go to apple.com and get you an iPhone. And then if you already have a microphone by chance too, the other thing would be a gimbal.
Yes.
So a gimbal is handheld. It makes your walkthrough videos I bounce when I walk. And so my camera bounces too. The gimbal will take care of all of that for you. And it also can sub as a tripod for you or whatever. It's a good piece of equipment.
Built in too.
Yeah, the stabilizers.
So my tip is
Skip.
lighting. You guys pay attention to lighting. So you want lighting behind the camera because you want to glow. Absolutely. Absolutely. So lighting is important. So in daytime natural light is your best lighting. And if you don't have natural lighting, you need to, you can get the little, if you're just going to use your iPhone, there's clips that you can use on your phone that has the light, like a little baby light ring. And I have those at my office if somebody wants one. And then the other, that was my tip. Tech was lighting. Yeah. Just get yourself a good light. Make sure you have lighting with you in case you don't have good light, natural light. And then who to follow? You guys need to follow each other too, because we can all help each other when we're following each other. So I think it's really important to, yes, follow all. Yes, that's beautiful because they can watch you become this pro. Yeah. Yeah. Follow each other because we're all stronger together. We can help each other as a community. Here's one thing that, part of doing these series to me is to help you guys professionally, because the better we are as a community at connecting with people and staying in touch with our customers and also reaching out to our sphere of influence, the more we can take care of our people locally. It pisses me off to see so many people from outside of this area when we have so many licensed realtors, and you guys are all amazing. But if you're not seen and people are not hearing you, they won't be calling you. And if you're not asking for the business, they're not going to give it to you because they don't think you need it. I'm the world's worst about not asking for the business, just assuming that people know that I need the business, and I'm not I mean, I'm nice because I'm a nice person, but I also need the business, and I'm a giver but I also need to receive. Same thing for all you guys. There is enough of us to take care of everybody that wants to buy and sell in our area. But if you're not putting yourself out there, they won't know you're here. So that's why these classes are so important, and following each other just helps us all out. So that's who I would suggest you follow. We are at the end of time. For anybody that has to leave, totally get it. You can walk out, but we wanted to challenge you, and I think that's what Bubba was about to say, to do some videos. And I have 3 Ring Right tripods, ring light tripods with remotes ready to give away.
With a remote.
I'm pretty sure. I hope I didn't just lie about that.
Let's see. Does it have a?
You have to get it out.
It says
You want me to
set.
get it out?
Sure. No. Okay. We're going to assume it has a remote. If it doesn't, then I told a fib and I didn't mean to. But what is the challenge, Bubba? What are they going to do to get these 3?
We were thinking, what if they do it like an intro video?
Yeah, so you have to do an
Right.
intro video.
So real simple, like a
Who you are and why they should call you?
yeah, just hold your phone and say, hey, I'm Bubba Thompson. I'm a real estate agent here in Grayson County. Yes. You know, just something real simple. Just start out real simple. Do a 5-second little intro video.
Remote.
Text it to
Michelle.
Michelle?
Yeah, text
But
it
you have
to
to
me.
post it too.
Yes.
You have to post it.
No, post it and tag all 4 of us.
There you go.
No?
No.
Don't tag us because then we'll have like a bunch of videos of other realtors on our page. I'm not down for that.
Okay, post it and tag me because I don't care.
I don't care either.
I have mine where I have.
I'll have to
approve
go
it.
check the quality.
I'm still listening, but I'm not.
I approve the tags.
So they said we could leave now, so I'm officially there.
Post a video and tag me, tag Bubba, and
Yeah, post a video, put it on your page. Does everybody have a Facebook page?
No?
Yeah.
and a great video for you guys to do. You could, hey, I'm at the association, love, serving our community. I'm also, I love learning
Makes us work.
today.
We're looking for creativity.
Steve.
Hey, Steve's iPhone.
I thought I muted.
Yeah, it's not letting you mute him.
He must be on the iPhone.
There we go.
Ask, okay, got it. And check in here. Let people know Greater Texas Association of Realtors exists right here in Sherman, Texas.
Best
And
association in the world.
best association in the world.
It's
And
greater.
thank
It's even in the name.
So
It's not a word.
thank you so much for
Is it
coming.
great?
I'll get a
greater.
recap to you guys with all of the information. that-
We're gonna pick a winner for the
Yeah.
video, and you get this. So, I can't wait to see all of y'all's videos.
Me too.
I'm gonna send one too.
Just
Me too.
I'm gonna
Just see
do.
you.
I've never actually done a. Hi, I'm Corey.
Oh, I
Sell
have,
real estate.
I have one. You can pull it up on YouTube. It's at the top of my YouTube channel. I will say back to like the lighting part. If you don't have a light, if you stand in front of
That's
a
what I was gonna
window
say,
that
yeah.
has front facing light is kind of harsh to shoot in, but it looks the best. So open your eyes real big and endure the 30 seconds that you're shooting, but you look amazing.
Your mascara will run afterwards because you'll be crying from having your eyes open in the sun.
But you're,
It'll be okay.
I mean, you look glowy. Here for it.
Yay.
And don't hesitate. You guys can reach out all the time.
Yeah, to any of us.
All
really.
the time. Not Corey, because he's real busy, but
I want to remind you guys what's next in the series so that you know what you're coming to next week. Understanding the closing disclosure. So I have Sean Kincannon coming and explaining oh, wait, I want
oh, wait, hang on.
Hold on. Everybody wave. 1, 2, 3, wave. Okay.
So we'll go over the closing disclosure so you know how to read them and explain them. And then the next class on the 21st is the appraisal basics. There is a difference in a CMA and an appraisal. What is the difference? What do you need to know?
Appraisers are wrong. They don't know what you're talking about.
That might be the
They
difference
don't
you
know how
discover.
special my client's house is.
They don't even know how hard they work to lay that tile. Upgrade from a 12-inch to a 16
10 years
It's
ago.
gotta be 20 grand.
Yeah. And then on the 28th, we'll talk about buy down power, how you can really change even the price range someone's hunting, looking in based on a buy down. And then on October 15th, we'll talk about solar panels. The solar panel is a is a 2-hour CE because there's so much information that's got to be covered. It can't be done in 1 hour. If you have not taken that class, Maureen, how much money did it save you or your seller?
Well, it actually didn't, but not through any fault of your own because we had to pull a listing, but it would have been great.
Yeah. So, I mean, a house with solar panels, you pull up to it and you're representing the buyer. What do you need to know?
Is it
If we're
leased?
listing, yeah. I mean, is it transferable? What's the payment on it? Does the buyer qualify with that payment?
What has it done to the structure of your roof?
Yeah.
How does it affect insurance coverage? I mean, there's so much you need to know about solar panels.
Or the seller pay for it. How
Yeah.
much value does it add?
Huh. If they don't own it, zero.
Zero, yeah.
And then
You do own it $500.
And then at the very end of the series, we'll have You Are the Brand. Like, stop overthinking your whole branding. Your face and your name is the brand.
This is the moneymaker.
Botox is acceptable. No. And then the second to last will be creating your business plan. And then the last is content marketing strategy for real estate agents. So we have a pretty good lineup, would you say? Right.
Man, y'all are going to be amazing agents when you get done with all of this.
Before we
Challenging
split up, first of all, this hour went by extremely fast.
Yeah.
And second of all, I think, thank you to the four of you for coming together and devoting your time and knowledge to us, your competitors. But I certainly appreciate it. It's very, very beneficial.
And that's what's so cool about this association. We're all here together.
We all need each other.
Absolutely.
I mean, you have a house, my client needs, I have a house that your client needs. So
I
we
just
all have
always,
to work together.
I always tell people that the good thing about these is now I know all of y'all. So if you bring me an offer on one of my listings or vice versa, like it just opens that line of communication so much more than.
Now she'll actually text you back.
Yeah, I will actually respond to your email or text message because I'll be like, he was so kind in that video panel that I sat in.
So that's
If I
also
call
another thing
Bubba,
about
I could
video.
ask him how his mule's doing.
Yeah,
sure
see?
can. He's doing
See?
awesome.
So that's another thing about video though, is I get a ton of referrals, and I'm sure y'all do as well, from people all across, realtors all across the country that see your videos. They're like, who is somebody in Grayson County that knows what they're doing? Of course, they see my stuff first and then Amanda and then, but no, I'm kidding. But if they can validate that, okay, this person does video marketing, they can present well on video, even if you can't, you're still a work in progress. You're still, it just puts you far and above the rest if they're looking for who to refer a buyer or seller to. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. And just to close out the way we started, 85% of buyers and sellers are expecting their realtor to do video. So that statistics is greater than your fear. Your fear of what are you going to say? Your fear of I'm going to look stupid. Your fear of I don't really know exactly how to do it. Just do it, because people are expecting it, and you're possibly missing business because you're not on video. So thank y'all so much for coming. And the rest of the classes will be CE classes.